What is good, my peeps? It's your Knuckle Big Rucker back at you again. I'm coming at you with another action figure review. This time, once again, Hasbro, Marvel Legends, X-Men, Retro Wave. And what we have here in front of us is, you see him, we've got Longshot. And you're probably saying, wait a minute, didn't we have Longshot already in the Mojo World 3-pack? And you would be right. But Hasbro being Hasbro has reissued it, and this time they wasted no time. Usually when they do a reissue, we'll call it a money grab, if you will. They'll do it like, a year, maybe 2 years down the road. They wasted no time. This was revealed barely a month after Mojo World. You know what I'm saying? And so here we have it. Now there are differences, and we will see the differences between this version and the one that came out with Mojo World once we get the review underway. But for now, we're just going to work with this as is. And you see what it is, the Uncanny X-Men and Longshot. It's got the that descriptive statement. This time it reads Lucky Dagger. It's pretty funny how they do that. Looking at the back, we've got that sketch of Longshot. Of course, on the right side, we've got all of the figures that are within this wave. And we've got the readout below Longshot. It is as follows. The alien performer and hero Longshot uses his probability manipulating powers to turn any odds in his favor. Of course, we've got it in different languages and legalese and what have you. Spin it back around. Take one final look at our guy before we rip him out of packaging. Taking a quick peek at the accessories. Longshot comes with an additional set of hands. You've got this one open hand. You see Longshot is an alien. So from the Mojo world, Mojo verse, I should say, it's another dimension. You see he's only rocking 3 digits and an opposable thumb. He also comes with a fist for his right hand. He also comes with a knife, and as you can see, it is molded in silver, and the hilt is painted in black. Finally, he comes with his man purse, his satchel, whatever you want to call it. And you see what it is, molded in a reddish brown plastic. It's got details, buckles right there, both on the bag itself and along the strap, but no paint apps to try to bring it out. So now we've got our guy Longshot. We're checking him out on our rotating base, and first glance, this is the exact same figure as we had gotten before. If you all recall back then when we got that first Longshot, there was some controversy regarding the body, the arms, and the legs, because this is essentially the body that they were going to use for the ill-fated Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider HasLab project. And that brought about a lot of it brought a lot of controversy to the community, and it's now non sequitur because we all know the fate of that particular project. So this, at least for the time being, is unique to Longshot in terms of the buck, the arms, the legs, what have you. So what we're going to do is get Longshot off of the base, and we're going to check him out head to toe, and we're going to speak on what differences there are between this iteration and the Mojo World pack that came out a few months ago. So now taking a look at our guy Longshot up close and personal, we will start at the head, of course, and the hair is about the same as it was with the first iteration of Longshot from that Mojo World pack. And then looking at the head sculpt itself, that's also the same. We got the digital face print, which is great. Difference we have here is this version of Longshot. The left eye has got the glow, if you will, the paint on it to try to to demonstrate the glow. The Mojo World version was plain, didn't have that at all. We've got the star on the right side of his chest. It's the same in terms of the shape as it was on the Mojo World version, just a different color. This is yellow. The Mojo World version was white. We'll see that momentarily. We've got the bandolier that's going across his chest, and it's the same, and it's got basically the same paint app, so we didn't skimp out there, front and back, so that's pretty cool. We've got the belt itself. Also got the same paint app, so fortunately Hasbro didn't gyp us on that. Same paint apps, the snaps on the pouches, and of course the buckle. And we've got the holster, or the sheath for the knife, same as that. So that's essentially what we got in terms of the differences. Now, in terms of matching him up with the first version, we're just going to bring him in like that so you can see what we're talking about. You look at the head sculpts, you see the difference in the left eye on our retro version. That's missing on the Mojo World version. And then of course there are the stars. One is basically an off-white, or like a flat white, whereas on our retro it's a yellow. And that's really all about it in terms of the bodies and the figures themselves, the differences. The other, we'll call it major difference, is that our retro version Longshot comes with this, and the Mojo World version did not come with the man purse. So yeah, there we have it. Even though I went through the articulation before when I did the Mojo World review, I'll do it again. It didn't cop as many views, nowhere near as many views as I would have liked, so a lot of people may not have seen that, and they might be here for this. So I will err on the side of caution and do the articulation segment this go around. Before I do, though, I'd like for you guys to go down below and like the video. Likes are free, helps the algorithm, and it takes less than a second to do. So 1001, see, done just like that. Thank you guys for rocking with me. So yeah, like, and while you're down there, you know, you can subscribe as well, and when you get an opportunity to go on ahead and share. But that's enough of the housekeeping. Let's talk about the articulation on our guy Longshot. So what we have here, you see he's got that hair in the back, so you know going back is not going to that ain't happening. He's on a ball peg, so he can go forward that much. Because of the hair, you're going to have a hard time getting a 360, but you're getting enough. So that's pretty cool right there. As far as his shoulders are concerned, he can get it out to 90. He can 360 it. He's got the rotating swivel. He's got double jointed pinless elbows. You have got to love that. He's got rotating wrist and a horizontal hinge. You see he's got the knives on this this hand right here. On the opposite arm, his wrist is vertical, I should say, dice throwing, because this is the grasping hand. This is the one that you keep the knife in. As far as his other two hands, the additional hands, they're both horizontal. He's got an ab crunch, so he can go forward that far. He can go back that far, lean back. He can, he's got the waist swivel. He can do the splits that much. Very nice. He can get the leg up to 90, back just a little bit. He's got the thigh cut. He's got double jointed pinless knees. Gotta love that. He's got a boot cuff. He can point his toe that far forward, that far up. Very nice on the far up. He's got ankle pivot, and you know what time it is. Holes, peg holes, the bottom of his feet. Here we have Longshot rocking the man purse, his knife, and his open hand. And now here he is with his original knife throwing hands and his right fist. So you can get him some nice poses because of the pretty decent articulation on this guy. Now it's time for some comparisons. And the crazy thing about this particular comparison is we're going to see this comparison again very soon. Sorta. We're not looking at the, as you all well know by now, there's a new spiral. This is the old one. So you already know you're going to see this girl again very, very soon. And yeah, we'll compare her with the new spiral, like I said, very soon. But for now, we will show Longshot and this version of spiral together. And for those that don't know, Spiral and Longshot, well, they used to kick it, and needless to say that Spiral is on some hell hath no fury like a woman scorn-ish. So yeah, look that up, it's part of their history. But yeah, here we go with Longshot and the original Spiral. You're about to be retired, baby. And you know, a Mojo World party ain't a party unless Mojo himself is in attendance. There we have Mojo from Mojo World. And finally, we've got our guy Longshot here up with the previous two members of this wave that I've already reviewed. We have in the back there, we've got the blue and yellow suit X-Men team Wolverine, of course sporting the custom stainless steel claws. And then right next to him, we have got Avalanche performing his avalanche trick. So to sum it all up, the Hasbro Marvel Legends X-Men Wave, Retro X-Men Wave, Longshot 2.0 is exactly that. He's 2.0, is the exact same figure that we got in the Mojo World Hasbro Pulse exclusive pack. And the only differences are the sparkling left eye and the color of his star on his on the right side of his chest. Plus, he's got a man purse. Other than that, you know, same thing, different day. Still a nice figure. I love the articulation. You can get him some excellent poses. Pretty easy to stand up, which is always a plus. And yeah, there's not really much more I can say about that. Yeah, so that's it. That's what we're going to do. No need to pontificate on this any longer. He's already gotten double screen time in a very short period of time. So it's time to be out of here. So, but before we do, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below. Questions, concerns, critiques, whatever you got, leave them. If you want to be notified the next time I upload a video, there's a bell down there too. Hit all of them. It doesn't take long. Well, maybe leaving some comments may take a little bit of your time, but you know everything else takes about a second a piece to do. So help your brother out, and why don't you go ahead and you do that. Anyhow, that'll be enough for all of that. On behalf of Longshot 2.0, I am the Ruckus, leaving you with this. Remember, the hunt continues, and I'm out. Peace.